trend pinned is a popular feature because it lets you be proactive. You're able to put a trend right on a piece of equipment, um, allowing you to see something's going to go wrong with that equipment. Opposed to you have a separate screen dedicated to trends, which you can still have. And then you go there when something goes wrong and try to figure out what goes wrong. You're just looking at the equipment. Maybe it's monitoring temperature, and you can just see the temperature's dropping and it shouldn't be. And it's going to hit a point where you're going to have to start over, rebake your cookies or whatever you're doing. Um, so yeah, trend pin lets you be proactive, very popular. Um, you can add it to your app, or even just adding it to one graphic can make a huge difference if you're already using it. So we're going to learn about how to add it. Going to do it on level and temperature here in our app. Okay, I'm going to modify the existing graphic and just add the basic graphic element of a trend pin, which is right here. I'm going to use a technique of selecting the bottom of this graphic, holding the mouse down, going over. That way it'll line up perfectly with that fill animation. Me.pv, that way all my instances will know about it. I'm not going to type in the 0 for the minimum. I'm going to be smart about it. That way, if the minimum or max ever changes, the graphic will automatically work. Be a data side change. Okay, this looks good. On the data side, I'm going to need to enable history. I'll select history here. And if I look at the trend high, I'll set that to 100 just to make things work a bit better. I'll lock it. It would have worked if I hadn't, but I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, this guy is good. Save and close. A couple descendants are getting updated. I'm noticing that the deploy icon appears. That makes sense. I'll modify temperature. We'll see the same deploy icon appear in the instances of temperature. Okay, modify the graphic. Going to add my basic trend pin. .pv. The last 5 minutes is fine for this fast-moving simulated process. Real world, it'd probably be longer, even quite a bit longer. I think about 3 days is the max. Okay, min. Okay, great. There we go. Save and close. I need to enable history. Make that max 250, just out of good habits. Lock that. It's updating descendants. Great. Okay. I'll go ahead and deploy these while I'm thinking about it. All right. So a subtle thing is the screen is going to be messed up. So our screens here are Mixer 100, Mixer 200. Because I made a graphic change, it's going to move around, right? And not line up right. We can even see in the preview that's occurring. Things aren't lined up right. So hit the pencil. And I'll just scooch this guy over. There, done. If your tank isn't big enough, you can adjust the size of your tank. If your tank is locked like that, just unlock it and you can adjust the size of your tank. Put those graphics in there. Okay, I got to do Mixer 200. Yep, just that. Save and close. I'll hop over to Window Maker, which I already have open. Notice it's still showing the old graphics. There's an icon down here. I can click on that to update the graphics. Anytime you save it, it's going to update. So I could click save up here. I could click runtime. But just to demonstrate this, I'll click on this. Give that a double click. Now the graphics, I can see them. Most people just click, well, most people just hit runtime. And knowing it's going to do an update when you flip to runtime because it doesn't save. And it just saves some micromanagement there. Takes a moment to load. There won't be too much history because I just deployed it. So it takes a moment, no history, and then it'll pop in some history there. There we go, it popped in. That's normal behavior, you know, perfectly acceptable for industrial, pragmatic environments. Just a little, takes a moment. I mean, it's fair, right? It has to go to the historian to grab it. So my screens get a little bit cut off here just because I have a small screen to make these videos easier to see. I'm fine with that. So yeah, it's working.